I was looking up something random about this game, and I saw someone being like, this is the worst the English voice acting is the worst voice acting I've ever heard. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Don't get me wrong, I don't think that the voice acting in this game is like a straight A+. I think it's more like a B-, where it's got really good points, but also a lot of points where I was just like, it's there. It's nowhere near like how good of voice acting do you need to have heard to consider this the worst voice acting you've ever heard? I'm a big advocate for background music makes things better, pretty universally. Weird to think how much more I understand about the game now than I did when I was here initially. Stop resisting. Anyway, here he is. The boss of the desert. I don't expect anything to really challenge us until at least halfway through the game. Why use eyes to look when you could just run forward blindly? You know? If you don't know the language that's being voice acted in, I promise you do not know the quality of the voice acting, because so much of like why things would sound stilted is tied up in the meaning of the word and how it's usually said. And if you can't speak the language, you don't know those things. Okay, so there's more than 3, which means it's time for a round slash from me. Do you think I'll ever get tired of doing silly rhymes? 'Cause I don't think there will be. I think this is just my life. What can I say? I like pushing buttons. If I didn't like pushing buttons, would I even be playing this game? Would I even be a gamer? You can like or dislike a lot of facets of gaming. You have to like pushing buttons to be a gamer. So, really, Hulkenberg? I'd just like to remind everyone that she has, on that hit, probably close to a 99% hit chance. That was incredibly unlucky. Not even close, baby! If the enemy is dead, I don't need to heal. Do I have something that prevents me from going down equipped? Yeah, As I said, not even close. Not even close, baby. Like, that enemy was weak, actually. Make me famous enough that I don't have to worry about my finances. That's what I really want. That'd be so nice. I don't think it'll ever happen, but I'd be so happy if it did. That's rude, Hyper. I'm gonna have a hard time with that one. Did I fail? I don't think I said it. Well, I'll try again. Trying again. But, I didn't even make it a minute that time. It's super hard to cut out filler words, man. I say, just as much, if not more, honestly. You only banned one of them. I'm fine to say the other one. I cannot believe you've done this, you monster. At this rate, I'm just not gonna be able to talk. God bless. Stroll, save me. No. God damn it, I was so close. I was 1 minute away and it just slipped out, man. Just gonna focus on the game and hopefully that'll help. It's only been 9 minutes. God damn it, there's again. If I could just do this code switch, so when I'm talking professionally, I don't use filler words, but I just don't have it in me to talk professionally while playing a video game, it would seem. But hey, one of them is done. Now I just gotta manage to do the other one. That one. I didn't do that one for longer. Why? This is what I get for not having other point things available, isn't it? I am pretty bad at this. That's true. For the record, it is a lot easier when people don't ban filler words. Word bans for words that, God damn it. Habit is a scary thing sometimes. I think if someone did it or is, I would actually just be silent for 5 minutes. That's the only way I would manage that. Like, I could cut like, but it'd be probably a similar difficulty to or where like I could cut it, but like it wouldn't be very easy to do. Well, I am mostly just going to be silent for the next while, though. What sentences I can say are very limited. Something I think is... God damn it. I was thinking about my sentence and I still said it. Oh, I was just going to skip the word. My brain still let it out. Something I think interesting. Because I've been editing, because I edit at a higher speed, the game feels slow. Got one thought out. Yes, I did. You banned a pretty important word for sentence construction. And also, that was like 4 sentences. My stats are immense. Me talk single words. Exactly. Me caveman. Good talk. Very convincing. Almost. Now I am. Okay, I can talk normally again. Thank God. They're all done. That was hard. Oh, that was very hard. I do think that I'd like to say those words less, but being super self-conscious about it makes it harder to not say them. You know what I mean? That's right. We're gonna make the world a better place, Vegeta. Believe it. Just become Naruto. Put the headband on all of a sudden. Where'd you even get that headband? Don't worry about it. I should see if there's a way to put it on the bit part of the menu to actually just silence me. Because I think it'd be really funny to say for $5 you can't get content, but you can take away the content from everyone else. I think that'd be really funny. You don't get content for $5, but neither does anyone else. After 110 hours of gameplay or something, we finally got closure on that story. I'll add me going bowling occasionally to the list of reasons it would be good for the economy if I was getting money from streaming. Because if I was making enough money, I too would go bowling. I would reinvest in the economy by bowling. Like in a perfect world for me, I think I go bowling more than twice a year, but nowhere close to monthly. If I were gonna do something weekly, it'd be darts. I liked darts a lot more. Sometimes it does not, in fact, matter what I would like to eat. It matters what needs to be eaten. I'd be so much happier if I was able to go shopping for groceries like every day. That would legitimately make my life better. If I just got the groceries for what I wanted to make and then just made it. I do much better at impulse cooking than I do at anything else. I trust all of you. I'll be real, I don't remember the dialogue in this part of the game super clearly, so I have no idea what I just agreed to. I think the fact that Sand's gonna cover it is, again, like immediately is making this kind of pointless, but sure. It's cool. I don't know what I just said it's cool to, but it's cool. Power is but one piece of what you need to be successful. Power is, in many ways, a prerequisite for change, but it's not what makes you successful at it. I should have just told Luis that I was representing the prince right then and fought him to the death on the spot. I'm sure I could have won. It's totally different to have gotten someone executed and to have executed them yourself. So that's clearly two very different things. There's so many scene transitions. How did I not notice how many there were when I was playing the game normally? Every time I turn around, it's another scene transition. I will say that the game overall did a pretty good job of hiding its loading screens because it did not feel that abrasive. That's absolutely what those are though, right? Like that's the loading screens. You only think I've not been one, but I've actually been a gremlin the whole time. Oh, wait. I forgot to do something very important. Gotta pet the cat. Yeah. What a cute little kitty. Anyway, I'd just like to say, for a content creator, I've not played any of the content games. Not Lethal Company, not Repo, not Phasmophobia. Among Us is the only content game I've played, and I've never played that as content. Just with friends. And dropped the wildest dookie in this toilet. Don't worry, I've got this. Stepdad is on the way. Sometimes you just gotta break out into song, you know? No one can stop me now. The ums shall flow like rain. I cannot describe the weird kind of uncomfortable it is to not use filler words, though. It's like holding my breath for my brain. We win, now we get eaten. But this Raging Edge will not kill it. That's what I was about to say. Yeah. I was about to say that Raging Edge was not going to kill it. I agree. Why can't I skip this, man? I'm hitting the skip button. Why'd they decide that cutscene was unskippable? I want to talk to the dev that decided that one was unskippable. Who fought for that? Someone out there was like, no, that cutscene is important. We cannot give that one up. Oh yeah, delicious. It'll be interesting to look back, like when I edit this stream, if I actually cut filler words as much as it feels like I did. He's not admitting his defeat politely. Well, I guess I'll have to make him admit it unpolitely. It's like a stun gun if you think about it. We must rescue the children. Our first view of the baby, the Bobby. I could never imagine a mimic being something that could actually hurt you. You know, we all know mimics are pushovers who can't hurt you at all. Like, that's been my experience with every mimic I've ever ran into in anything. And there's no reason to check my VODs to see if that's actually true. You know, obviously I would never tell a lie. My brain is fried, man. I'm cooked. It's now at -3 agility, which means it really doesn't have the ability to hit us anymore consistently. It's gonna be missing at least one person. You know, maybe I should not be so confident on that. Like chumps. What? Huh? That's not what I thought I was about to start a fight with. I was trying to start a fight with the thing coming out of the water. Easy game, easy life. Another mimic slain with extreme strife. Maybe not extreme strife. It was kind of easy, honestly. It didn't put up that much of a fight. I shouldn't glaze it when it didn't even represent itself very well. I guess this is now a game of how many times do I have to beat the Shadow Baby if I just fight it every chance I get. It doesn't quite need an injection or anything. Just some potions ought to do. Just some light drugs will be good enough, you know? It doesn't need the hard stuff. Who told the enemies they were allowed to dodge? Fess up. Okay, there we go. I can choose to fight it. Oh, I can't. I thought that if I got caught here, I would fight it. Not that I would just perish. Weak to wind? Oh, it's gonna regret that decision. I want to protect this city. I'm not choosing to trust Joanna. She is not a trustworthy individual. I'm sorry, but someone turning themselves in after killing a lot of dead children is not. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!